Hey guys, before we get started, we want to tell you about our awesome partners, Cyber Technology, Greg Vet Clinic, Hicks Chicks, Kenny Chesney's Blue Chair Bay Rum, and all of our awesome partners that you see on the screen right now. Make sure to do business with them and tell them Miss Lou Champion sent you. Hey guys, Ronnie Calhoun here with my partner Shannon Doty with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight. And we're here today with our second episode of something that we came up with that we're really excited about called Educational Spotlight. And we want to give a big shout out to our awesome partners.
Hampton Inn, thank you for hosting us, as well as the rest of our partners that give us the opportunity to spend time with these awesome students and teachers and adults that inspire the education community. So thank you.
Yep. And again, for those, on our first episode, we had over 10,000 views last time I saw it. So I want to say thank you to everybody who came out and participated in this. All of the schools in the area. This month, starting this month and moving forward, we've added our awesome partners, Co-Lin. That's going to come out and update also. Co-Lin does a lot of wonderful things here in the community. Thank you to all the viewers. The whole purpose of this is to educate you guys on some of the good things that are happening in the schools. And personally, I just want to encourage you to focus on the good things. And, you know, there's an old saying, whatever you focus on grows. So if you focus on negativity all the time, that's your world's going to be impacted by it. But there's a lot of awesome things happening with every one of these schools. So if you're watching this, I encourage you to be a part of the solution instead of always finding the problem. And you know who you are. I'm not going to call any that. But let's just work together to do that. Real quick, I wanted to update, and Shannon's going to give Delta Charter update in a minute, but I wanted to update before we get started with the schools, my program, Project Search. That's a combination of Mississippi Department of Rehabilitation Services, Natchez-Adams School District, and Merit Health here in town. And it is it's a program for kids who have graduated from high school that have disabilities. And we take them and we put them in a small group setting. This year we're going to have 4, and we go to Merit Health every day. And throughout the year we put them to work in different departments. They will do 3 10-week internships throughout the year, and then after that they're ready to go to work. And this is our 3rd year that we're just now getting started, August 12th. But so far we've had 3 graduates. We got 6 graduates, 3 in each of the first 2 years. And we're very proud to say that they are all working. So we've got 6 young men and women in this area who some people might not have ever thought they could do what they're doing now. And we're grateful for the opportunities that they have been given. We're grateful for some of the small businesses in this area who have given them opportunities. And we encourage more small businesses to start thinking of how can we put these young men and women to work in our program and our job, because they may surprise you on what they can do, and it boosts the morale. We've got Nathan over at Johnny's Pizza in Vidalia, and the sweet lady that helps him every day. I told her thank you, and she started crying and said, "No, thank Nathan for being here every day. I learned way more from him than he'll ever learn from me." So thank you guys for giving them opportunities. And we'll go ahead and get started. Who we have first?
Well, I think we're going to, before we do that, I'm just going to hop on just real quick.
Yeah.
Past that, as an educator, to see these young men and women that Ronnie is working with now, I've had the pleasure of working with these students with Stephanie Burke years ago, some of the young men and women that are there. So she and I taught together many years ago. So to see those young men and women flourish, because we saw their potential when they were in the 9th grade. And so to see them out and about right now, and then the impact that she's making in Concordia Parish is just amazing. So giving her a little bit of a shout out just because I know the things and I know there's others out there that do. She's taught with me. So that's the reason why I'm giving that out there. But We want to start with Cathedral this morning. So we're going to invite that school to come up and share some spotlights and highlights that they're doing in the community. So I'm going to turn it over to Cathedral High School and welcome.
Good morning. I'm Kimberly Berkeley. I'm the head of school and also the elementary principal at Cathedral Catholic School. Thank you for having us here. Cathedral has started off strong this year in academics and also activities that we've been doing. Our students attend Mass once a week at St. Mary Basilica. Father Aaron Williams offers Mass. The students have the opportunity to read, say prayer intentions, and also lead the music with the congregation under the direction of Mr. Alvin Shelby. So that's a special thing that we do each week that we're proud of. Our cathedral faculty and staff attended a retreat offered by the Office of Education at St. Joe Madison in Madison, Mississippi this week. We have retreats planned for all of our religion classes in 6th through 12th grade. Our junior students met their kindergarten buddies last week, so they have some fun activities that they're going to do throughout the school year, and they'll keep these same buddies when they're seniors and in first grade next year. So the elementary will host a Grandparents' Day tomorrow, actually. And the students love having their grandparents, their grandfriends on campus to show them our school, their classrooms, and the grandparents and grandfriends just love being with the students. So we're excited to have that tomorrow. We have 2 new students that achieved a 30 plus on the ACT, so we're excited and proud of them, Jackson Webb and Whitman DeBrent. So congratulations to them. We have 47 students that are in the dual enrollment program with Co-Lin. 18 of those are participating in more than one class there. They do anatomy and physiology, English comp, algebra, and also welding, which was added this year. So the students were excited to participate in that. Our middle school and high school student government association elections are coming up, so the students will be participating in their speeches next week. Our biggest fundraiser is our fall festival, which is happening October 5th and 6th. Although it's our biggest fundraiser, the students love playing the midway games. The adults have a great time at the adult night. We have good participation with bingo on Sunday, but it's just a great way for our cathedral family to come together and celebrate our school. So, and then of course our sports are off full throttle. So we're real proud of our student athletes as well as them academically. So that's it as far as cathedral so far this year. Thank you for allowing us to have the opportunity to share our school with our community. So thank you.
I saw a lot of the pictures this week with the seniors with the kids and everything. The kids look so happy. I get, what do y'all call it? The part like the
Senior and first grade buddies and the junior and kindergarten buddies.
okay. You could see the kids. I think that's such a great thing because you could see in the pictures, you could see the kids that they really just look up to them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a big proponent of mentors in life. I don't care. I'm searching for them every day. I'm like, who can I find as a mentor in everything that I do? So I love that part.
It's a great way for us to connect our elementary with our high school students.
Yeah, yeah, that's great.
I think Molly and Eric both remember theirs, and what Eric's 31 years old, Molly's 21, so their bigs and littles meant a lot to them going through. So it's pretty impactful because
Yeah.
they still remember those days. So it's good things.
Yeah, so thank you for coming out and saying that. We'll move forward. Just keep pushing through. Our awesome partners at Co-Lin. Are you ready over here? Is Co-Lin ready?
Go Wolves!
We're glad to have Co-Lin. The first episode we just had the high schools in the area, and then we started thinking about it. And we were like, man, Co-Lin's doing such wonderful things. We need to get them in here to share their good news too. So, Co-Lin, welcome to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rakia Abston, and I'm the academic and CTE counselor for Co-Lin Community College. And today I want to share a few points with you all. Right now, we are still registering for what we call Click B classes. They are very intense classes in such a short period of time, and they're in person. So right now we're offering orientation, English Comp 2, and public speaking. And they begin October the 9th through December the 12th. So you can register starting today up to October the 9th. The other form we have is the mini term or short term classes. They're online. They start October the 21st through December the 13th, and you can register today up to October the 21st. They're very intense short term classes. They're online and they're meet for 4 weeks. So you'll do those classes online through our Canvas portal that we use for Co-Lin. And also, I want to mention that we have our Natchez Day Out and Town Hall. Can we start over?
Good. Good.
I'm sorry. We also have our Natchez Day Out and Town Hall on the Natchez campus. It starts this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. We'll have food trucks, health screenings, space jump, and vendors with lots of fun, music, and different activities. If you know anyone who wants to be a vendor, we're still taking vendors at this time. And then for lastly, I want to mention our LPN program, which is our practical nursing program. We are taking participants up to Friday, September the 6th. So you have time to register to be a participant of the practical nursing program. All you have to do is meet admissions requirements, make a minimum of a 16 on your ACT. And then on September the 12th, we'll have the TEAS test registration. So you'll come out with your ID and $70 to register for the TEAS test. Again, my name is Rakia Abston. Thank you all so much for allowing me to be a part of your community outreach. And
So you went to Co-Lin, right?
I did.
Okay.
So I am an alumni.
Okay.
And then I also served in Dean Nettles hired me, and then I was out there for 12 years serving as adjunct faculty.
Shannon's
So-
got a little bit of everything.
Because I'm old, Ronnie.
Everybody we meet, she's like, I worked with them. Like, I feel like you've been serving the education community a long time.
I have. My mom instilled that in me at a
Yeah.
very early age. At 18, I was in the classroom called the chicken pox from kindergartners, and then I realized, hey, I still want to do this. So she was pivotal. I know I share that a lot, but she was, as well as many of the people in this room that I've been a part of, either taught them or they taught my children. So good stuff.
Well, we appreciate Co-Lin.
Mm-hmm.
Look, any young people out there, I try to stress this, and I've got quite a few people that I taught in Vidalia that have come to me and said, Mr. Ronnie, I'm going to Co-Lin, and they're excited about it. And every kid that I sit down with, I try to talk to them and say, hey, think. The world's expensive. The world is hard. If you can start here, like they say, start here, go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes sense.
And I'm going to share that from a person that did. I went off to Belmont College in Nashville, Tennessee, and loved it, and could kick myself now because I didn't stay. But I got homesick.
Yeah.
I was 17 and 18. 17. And so I went off to Belmont, turned 18 that year. But it was a great experience. But I came back and was at Co-Lin and finished, and I just can't. It was when it was on the Jefferson Davis campus. But it was amazing. Like the educators out there, like Miss Emmerich, there's just so many people, Mr. Bullen, like my love for science just kept going through those educators. So community college was a huge impact in my life and also my daughter's life when she was in high school receiving her associate's degree. So there's so many opportunities that Co-Lin's offering for the Natchez Early College that we're super excited about. I helped with that beginning when I was assistant principal. At Natchez High before I moved to the coast, and so we started that relationship, and so it's been awesome to watch it grow. So
and the campus is beautiful. Dustin and I have been out there 40 times now. You know, the campus is beautiful. The people are great. So again, just wrapping up with Co-Lin, I encourage any, and it's not just for young people. I mean, if you're my age and you're like, hey, the world's getting tough, I need a new start.
They can help you.
No better time than today. So, I mean, you're going to get older no matter what happens. So you might as well grow while you do it.
That's right.
So next up, we've got our friends from Concordia Parish. You guys ready?
Yay.
All right. You got the floor.
Hello, I am Calandra Lloyd, the principal at Vidalia Lower Elementary. And I want to let everyone know that here in Concordia Parish, we invite all stakeholders, parents, and community friends to be a part of the change that you want to see in your school community. We have embarked on a new school year, and I have been overjoyed with our elementary school successes. We are currently in year 2 implementation of our Tier 1 reading curriculum, which is the CKLA. It stands for Core Knowledge Language Arts. And this curriculum encompasses foundational skills that developmentally build readers while utilizing components of the science of reading. Also, we're in year 1 of our new Tier 1 math curriculum, which is Eureka Square. That curriculum, I'm learning to love it because it enhances our learning and it leverages our student-to-student discourse and our teacher-to-student discourse. So our district has been immersing our teachers in building their knowledge over the years, utilizing the best instructional practices to promote teacher effectiveness that will result in impacting student outcomes. With the help of our districts and our leaders, we have created a criteria for success for lesson planning and also for our leader evaluation, our new tool that our leaders and our educators will be evaluated on. So Concordia Parish has equipped their teachers with the necessary tools to excel students academically. A data indicator for that is that we have our district and school level instructional leadership teams that go first. And what I mean by go first, we long range plan. We're doing deep dives into curriculums. We are leveraging what is expected of teachers to impact students. We are strategically building and supporting our teachers to set our students up for learning opportunities and success daily. Now, don't get me wrong, productive struggle is real and it's meaningful. In Concordia Parish this school year, we were reminded to remember our why by our superintendent, Mrs. Bacchus, because day-to-day expectations ensure we are able to reflect and refine our current practices. So we as educators make time for what we value. And I feel like on any given day that you can come to your school community and you can find teachers in our parish going the extra mile to enlighten and enhance our young minds. I am confident in our district's continuous upward trajectory, and we as a team are committed to the champion mindset. So Concordia Parish is truly a district that is on the move and headed in the right direction, and we appreciate this time to showcase. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You can't tell Miss Lloyd's excited about her job. We love that, and we've known Miss Lloyd for quite a few years, and she's always like this. I can vouch for her. The happiest I ever saw her is whenever Dustin and I took her some when she won the Hicks Chicks giveaway.
This with me earlier.
And we delivered that casserole to her at school that day. She's always happy, but that's the happiest I've ever seen her. So
Well, and I was blessed not only as a co-worker, but also her daughter was a part of our cheer squad at Fairleigh High. So I'm gonna give a shout out to Mackenzie hanging there college. I know some of y'all are battling that right now. So proud of her and the things that she's accomplishing. So congratulations on that, Mom.
Yeah, thank you to Concordia. We got Jessica in here too, and thank you to Concordia for being a part of this. Again, you guys are doing some amazing things. I was a part of that family for a little while, and still try to help and be a part of it as much as possible. So thank you for allowing us to do that. Next up, we've got who's that say? What's that say?
Delta Charter.
Delta Charter. Okay, we got Delta Charter up next. You know something about that?
I know a little bit about that. So
all right,
we'll
give you guys a stage.
So I'm very blessed to be a part of the 3 people that are about to walk up here on a daily basis. They have been instrumental in continuing to support me as an educator and also to keep encouraging me to do the very best that I can for them. So without further ado, I am going to introduce Mr. Brandon Rowe, Addie Johnson, and Elijah Woods.
Good morning. Thank you so much. This is Addie Johnson, Elijah Woods. I teach high school science at Delta Charter, also some dual enrollment courses, but one of the most unique courses that we have is forensics. And I know there's a lot of popularity with the shows out there, NCIS and CSI, but this course is not about malevolence or anything of that graphic nature. It's more about science and observing the natural world and then using all the science fields and disciplines in order to solve mysteries. So we're not only using chemistry and biology, but psychology and sociology. I'd like to first start with Addie Johnson. Would you please share what we do in class?
So, in forensics of last year, we not only had a teacher who told us how to solve a crime scene, but visually showed us. At the beginning of the school year, Vidalia PD came and talked to us and told us about crime scenes that have happened in Vidalia, Natchez, and Faraday. As well with, we went to Shreveport and Baton Rouge to crime scene labs to see how it is from their view, kind of like the behind the scenes. My favorite part of the class was Mr. Rowe would visually create crime scenes for us using test dummies, fake blood, and many other props. He taught us the correct questions to ask with a crime scene while knowing the procedures you have to take before entering a crime scene. Towards the end of the year, he allowed the students to separate in groups and to create their own crime scene for the other groups to solve. It was an amazing experience to be able to take that class, and I highly recommend other schools considering it.
Thank you. Leisure?
Well, good morning, everyone. I take environmental science by my amazing teacher, Miss House. Well, now we're learning about how habitats influence the environment, or all it leaves on the environment. But we're mostly doing this so we can pass our credential coming up in December, which is the Ducks Unlimited. Also, she shows us like she demonstrates things and shows us like how the habitats influence the environments. Like every week is something new. Every week we have tests that builds us up to get us ready for our credential that we're taking in December. And also, I take computer science. We're also learning how computers are influencing their environment, the impact they leave on students, and the amazing things they leave on everyone. Thank you.
So I have to say on the ride over here, they're like, Miss Teddy, what do we have to do? I said, just be you. And so they did. No prompting or anything. So directly from our kiddos and from their brains. So super proud.
That's big old brain.
That's right. And I do have Mr. Rowe and I met early on at Trinity Episcopal. He impacted my own flesh and blood through track, as well as being a mentor to him. So I'm super excited about the things that we do at Delta Charter. I serve as assistant principal of junior high and high school. Emily Cole Dawkins is our high school, junior high, and high school principal. We have Carrie Ann Nicholson, who is our elementary principal. And then we have Miss Jamie Hargis that serves our SPED population. And so we're super excited about our admin team, but more importantly, the educators in our building. We could not do what we do without the wonderful teachers like Mr. Rowe and his colleagues. And I look forward for them coming and sharing their expertise with you in the upcoming months. So congratulations, y'all did amazing. And that's why we're proud. Okay, so now Miss Lou Champion hat.
Yeah, so Natchez-Adams couldn't make it out this morning, so that'll wrap up our morning. Yeah, so we didn't miss anybody. No.
Yeah, and AC's not here today.
We're good. So before we get out of here, again, you saw some great teachers, some admin, some students. You saw a variety today of the people who represent the schools in our area, and you saw the greatness of what we have here. People watch the internet. People see the comments. Don't be that person. Get your information. Like I said the first week, I'm not saying bury your head in the sand and pretend everything's perfect, because it's not. None of us are. But go about it the right way. Go through the correct channels. It's easy to get on the internet and post a bunch of negative, sometimes just dumb stuff that you don't know what you're talking about. I'm just encouraging you not to be that person, because we've got administrators who are working their tails off. We've got faculty, not only classroom faculty, but we've got cafeteria staff, we've got janitorial staff, we've got bus drivers, we've got all types of people who work their tails off every day. And then we've got students in the classroom. And all of these people have pride in their schools that they wear on their shirt every day. So don't take that pride from them. Mm-hmm. Instead of putting people down, let's build people up. So that's my little soapbox for the day. But it's not a soapbox. It's the reality that we live in. We need everybody in the community. we're stronger together. And I appreciate Hampton Inn for having us and hosting this every month. If you guys have people coming into town, send them to Hampton. You know, they're helping us give back to the community. Thank you for that. Thank you to all of our awesome partners out there who help us do what we do. You have any closing statements?
Only thing is Thankful Thursday. Drop in the comments what you're thankful for, and also send a shout out of an educator that impacted you in the comments as well. If you couldn't be here today, go ahead and spotlight what your class is and what you're doing out in the community. So you don't have to be here on video. You can spot it in the comments, share what you're doing great, and just kind of highlight that educator that made an impact, no matter if you're in school now or if you're older.
That's right. And we're growing just like all of the schools. We're figuring this education spotlight as we go. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, everybody in this room's heart's in the right place, and we're all here for the right reasons, and we're fighting for your children. So come on over to our side and work with us instead of against us. Thank you to all of our awesome partners again out there who help us get out in the community and do these things. We truly can't do what we do without our partners. We have a whole team. We got it in the studio space and all that. Everything costs money. So thank you guys for helping us do that. God bless everybody out there watching. Thank you. And as always,
have a champion day.
Guys, Ronnie and Shannon here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight.
And we're here at our amazing partners, Gregg Veterinary Hospital.
Gregg Veterinary Hospital has been providing comprehensive, reliable, cutting-edge veterinary services to pets in the Miss Lou since 2002.
They welcome pets of all shapes and sizes who are in need of emergency treatment or who require routine medical, surgical, and dental care.
Dr. Gregg and his team offer a long list of services, including in-house laboratory diagnostics, digital x-ray, soft tissue, orthopedic surgery, dental care, extractions, laser surgery, laser therapy, preventative health, and wellness plans.
And if you need grooming and boarding services, they do that too.
So call Gregg Vet today.
Hi, it's Shannon with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight. If you like what we're doing, be sure to follow, like, share, and even comment on all our content. Also, visit MissLouChampions.com to sign up for our newsletter and to receive other information, as well as the opportunity to receive some awesome prizes. Thank you, Miss Lou, for your continued support, and as always, have a champion day. Hey y'all, it's Ronnie and Shannon with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight.
And we want to tell you about our awesome partner, J.E. Hicks Distributing Company, also known as Hicks Chicks.
Hicks Chicks is a local, family-owned food distribution company that has been serving the Miss Lou since 1945. You already know they serve all of your favorite restaurants, but did you know that they are also open to the public?
Hicks Chicks has a variety of food products, including delicious heat and eat options like chicken and dumplings, white bean chicken chili, lasagna, and gumbo. They also carry a wide variety of seafood options like shrimp, crabs, tuna steaks, salmon, and catfish.
And don't forget about their delicious burgers that are already pattied up for you, and their amazing dessert options.
So stop by today at 1380 Martin Luther King Jr. Road in Natchez. Hicks Chicks.
Way more than just chicken.
Playtime, game time. Anytime is a good time at Magnolia Bluffs Casino Hotel. Play to win our Magnolia Money Explosion giveaways and our $12,000 Summer Cash Splash Grand Prize. Win your share of $200 grand this summer at Magnolia Bluffs Casino Hotel. It's always a good time. Visit MagnoliaBluffsCasino.com.